Tierra.
Summer day, all skies are blue. Snow before a barbecue.
Oh, Minnie Mouse,
You just blew up the house.
son of a gun.
You better run for
Come in, Unit 71. We've got a hostile cat and mouse situation on 5th and L. Unauthorized cartoon altercation in progress. Proceed with caution.
Alice Meadow Mine,
City there to die.
in the nick of time,
House came by.
and off to perfect line.
1 year in the Toon Factory.
It is and a team,
And get up easily.
now off they go.
For years on.
Incredible Toon Machine.
You realize, Sydney, I'm going to have to eradicate you.
Gee, Al, do you really gotta?
Yes, Sydney. I'm afraid so.
Gotcha. You're gonna tell.
Hello, and welcome back to another one of my Let's Plays, everyone. I'm KYN, and I'll be the host of this Let's Play. So yes, after taking a break for a couple of days, I've decided to come back and Let's Play another game here. This one, the series should be familiar with some people here, especially with the ones on the Lemmings Forums, which is a online community that I'm a part of. I don't know if any of the users have heard of this particular game, but they should be familiar with the Incredible Machine series, because I know there are a couple of users who are fans of that series. Yeah, I don't think they necessarily played all of the Incredible Machine games, but yeah, I think that some of them are at least familiar with some of the games. Yeah, I'm not sure about the Incredible Toon Machine though. But the Incredible Toon Machine is a game in the Incredible Machine series, as the game title suggests. And this was a pretty old game that my father got my brother and I back when we were little, when we were in elementary. So it is somewhat of an obscure game, but from readings that I read online and everything, yeah, it is like essentially a remake of Sid and Al's Incredible Toon Machine. Yeah, this is just the basically the CD version, which runs on Windows. Whereas the other one, yeah, Sid and Al's Incredible Toon Machine, yeah, from what I understand, that was a DOS game. Yeah, so essentially you ran it in MS-DOS, or you can also run it in DOSBox. But I never got to know that version of the game. Yeah, I've always had the Incredible Toon Machine. Yeah, the CD version of it. Yeah, which runs on Windows. I don't exactly remember the operating system that I had at the time. Yeah, when I first played this game, but yeah, it was most definitely before XP though, and I believe it might have even been before Windows 98 or something. Was there a Windows 97? I think there was. So I think it was before those two actually. Or it might have been. It might have been even been one of them actually. Yeah, it might have been the 97, but I honestly don't remember. But most certainly this was before XP and everything. Yeah, that I know for sure. But yes, this is a pretty old game though, and you'll be pretty hard pressed to like get this to run on modern machines. And just for the record, I am actually running this in a virtual machine. Yeah, with Windows XP as the guest machine. I was able. This game does install on my Windows 10 host machine, but the problem is that you don't get any audio. Yeah, you don't get any music that plays. And what's even more, I believe the game crashes as well after if you like click to exile the intro cinematic that you just saw here. And so, sadly, I think the only way to get this to work is to run this on a virtual machine. And the really crazy thing is that almost 30 years later, I still have the actual physical CD on me. Yeah, which I am actually running the game off of. Yeah, I happen to have an external DVD drive and or rather an external optical drive in which I can insert the CD and therefore install the game on the virtual machine Windows XP. So yeah, before this I tried to find other ways to run this game, yeah, without the CD in the drive, just because, yeah, I know for a fact that at times the game will be slow, and because of the drive running the CD, running and spinning the CD, and so that can get a little annoying at times. But yeah, hopefully it won't be too much of a problem as I'm LPing this game though. Yeah, I really tried to find other ways to run it without like running it off the CD, because yeah, I'm pretty sure it will eliminate that problem of the game pausing and slowing at times. Yeah, while I'm LPing. Yeah, at least that's pretty much what I did. Yeah, with the Bodyworks Forager Missions in Anatomy, which was my previous LP that I just recently finished. Yeah, I was able to get the game running without the actual CD in the drive. Yeah, and luckily it ran super fast that time. So there wasn't any like annoyances with like the pauses and everything. Yeah, because the CD is running and spinning in the drive. But sadly, anything else that I tried, it unfortunately does not have the audio working. Yeah, so you'll be able to see the cinematic video that you just saw. But after that finishes, there's like some kind of warning that comes up where I don't know. It's like these really strange errors. Yeah, that will result, and unfortunately the music does not play at all. Yeah, there is sound, but no music at all. So unfortunately, I don't know of any other way to get this game running with the audio, with the music. Yeah, without running it besides running it off the CD. So yeah, unfortunately, I think that's the only way to do it. So you'll be pretty hard pressed to find copies of this game. But I think there are some, like there's plenty of them that you can find online and everything. Yeah, you can like probably get them off of eBay and possibly even Amazon. But yeah, I honestly don't know, because yeah, some search results should pop this game up though. So but in any case, yeah, like I said though, yeah, the crazy thing is that I still have the physical CD of the game. Yeah, almost 30 years later. So yes, that's how long it's been, and yeah, it's really amazing how like what I find lying around the house and everything, and I still see that like, oh, I still have this game. Yeah, even after all these years. So yes, this game that I played, yeah, from very early elementary, yeah, till now, yeah, almost 30 years later, yeah, I actually still have it on me, and so I'm very, very happy that I'm still able to get the game running, yeah, but on the virtual machine. And yes, I honestly always wanted to like record myself playing this game, so yep, so here we are now. So just note that yeah, it is being recorded through OBS and yeah, through Windows XP virtual machine. So yes, the Incredible Toon Machine. Yeah, as I mentioned before, it is a game in the Incredible Machine series, and yeah, I've had the pleasure of playing several of the games in the series. Yeah, I believe I started with the Incredible Machine and also the even more Incredible Machine. Yeah, and then maybe this followed, yeah, the Incredible Toon Machine, yeah, after those two. Yeah, either that or I might have even played the games out of order as well. Yeah, maybe the Incredible Toon Machine came before those two, but I honestly do not remember. But just know I've had the pleasure of playing the Incredible Machine and also the even more Incredible Toon Machine, which is essentially an expansion to the original Incredible Machine, the Incredible Machine. And I've also had the pleasure of playing the Incredible Machine 2, and yes, and interestingly enough, I believe I finished the Incredible Toon Machine and the Incredible Machine 2 before the original the Incredible Machine and its expansion. And then I recently, well, not recently, but I think about almost 2 years ago, I think, maybe even 2 years. Yeah, I've had the pleasure of playing through Contraption Makers or something like that. But there might have been a spin-off that I played as well, but yeah, I've not finished all of it yet. Yeah, I'm actually stumped on one of the puzzles in one of the I think it's either the second or third difficulty, and because in that game, yeah, the puzzles are actually far more difficult than the ones and then from the games that I've completed, which does include the Incredible Machine 2 and the Incredible Toon Machine. Eventually, though, I did finish the original The Incredible Machine and its expansion, but yeah, those came long after I finished The Incredible Toon Machine and The Incredible Machine 2, though. So, pretty interesting, yeah, that I finished the games out of order there. And some of the more recent ones, yeah, I have not completed. I do understand there's an Incredible Machine 3, but I believe all the puzzles in there are the same as those from The Incredible Machine 2. I actually do not remember. I will have to like look that up now. But in any case, yeah, it's like I said, The Incredible Toon Machine was definitely one of the really fun early games that I absolutely enjoyed. And yeah, even though I didn't finish all the puzzles, yeah, back when I was very little, yeah, in elementary and everything, I eventually finished it, I believe maybe when I was in high school. Yeah, and then for the original Incredible Machine games, yeah, I believe I finished all the puzzles, yeah, sometime during my college years, or possibly even a few years post-college. Oh, yeah, I guess I was, yeah, leaving the mouse idle too long there, so that's why it popped the screensaver there. So yeah. Anyway. So yeah, you just saw the cinematic there. Yeah, it's pretty fun video. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to watch, and just watching the actions unfold. Yeah, so basically they're having a barbecue on a very sunny day, and Sid the mouse, he foolishly poured gasoline, yeah, which therefore caused an explosion and destroyed the house and everything. And so that caused Al the cat, yeah, to be very mad, and so he really wants to kill him. Yeah, but then I guess the police authorities were alerted to a cat and mouse situation, a violent situation, and so yeah, they drove to the scene to like arrest them and bring them to court. And the judge, yeah, yeah, we only see the end result, but the judge sentences them to 1 year in the Toon Factory. And so, yeah, the authorities drop them off, yeah, at the Toon Machine, and then it just sucks them in. And, yeah, Sin and Al have a short conversation. Yeah. Yeah, Sid is probably aware that Al just really wants to kill him, yeah, because of what he did with blowing up the house and everything. And so yeah, that brings after the cinematic, that brings you to the previous screen, which had Sid and Al endlessly running on the conveyor belt. Yeah, no one making any further progress, and then sometimes Al just screams things as like, you know, I'm going to tell one of these days. Yeah, and so yeah, very fun game, yeah, which features sort of like cartoonish, yeah, like actions and speeches from the main characters here. Yeah, so Sid the mouse and Al the cat. So like yeah, there's actually plays on like some familiar phrases in English. So so Sydney Mouse, yeah, so like a play on City Mouse and Alley Cat. Yeah, Al the cat. So like a play on Alley Cat. So yes, then you click to go to the screen here, which we are currently on. And yeah, I'm sorry about the music here, but yeah, so I am aware that it may have resulted in it being very difficult to hear what I'm saying, but yeah, gotta love this version of the Gangan though. Yeah, which is the music that you're always greeted to anytime you first run the game. So here we see something that says, "What is Al trying to tell us? Secret password." Well, if you never played the game before, yeah, then you certainly would not guess it. I mean, you certainly could try, but you're probably not going to have any success whatsoever, especially since there are so many possibilities. And to be frank, I actually do not remember the password. Yeah, I guess my old age is getting to me, but yeah, I honestly do not remember the answer now. And I think back when a few years after post college and everything, I think I did remember it, but like, yeah, honestly, yeah, I have no clue now though. So, and actually, now that I think about it, maybe I do. Yeah, maybe I do know it, and I do have a guess as to what it is, but yeah, the game will definitely confirm with me once we get through the puzzles that the game draws at us here. Yeah, which can only be done after you finish all the puzzles that are not locked, and also the ones that are that only have a single padlock. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and click and go here. So yes, it brings you to this main menu here, where you see three picture icons. So on the far left, you see solve a puzzle, and then in the middle, head to head, and then finally on the far right, home tunes. So the one at the far left, yeah, it just you basically solve puzzles that the game made for you, and then head to head, it's essentially a mode where you play with one other person, yeah, and then home tunes is basically where you make your own puzzles here. But for the purposes of this LP, I'm just going to interest myself in the far left mode, which is solve a puzzle. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this.
Oh, what's going on?
Hiya, gang! Welcome to me and Al's big screen debut.
Oh joy, oh glee, oh genuine heartfelt elation.
Now, all you's gotta do to solve the puzzle is smack the bottom of all the message machines to open the curtains.
And while you heard that short intro there, yeah, you might have recognized the voices there. Yeah, but if not, yeah, I will tell you. So Sydney Mouse, the yellow one, yeah, he is voiced by voice actor Rob Paulson. Yeah, you might have heard him in some really popular cartoons and movies back in the day. So like, for example, he did let me see, who did he play? You heard the cartoon Animaniacs, yeah, on Kids WB. Yeah, he played I believe his name is Yakko. Yeah, the really tall one that wears the beige pants. Yeah, and he's essentially like the smart one, yeah, of the trio. So yeah, he's played by Rob Paulson there. Yeah, and he also did the Nations of the World. You know, the United States, I don't know, United States, Panama, Mexico, Panama, Peru. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's really incredible, and there are even videos of him singing it too. And yeah, I believe he even does it without even like needing any lyrics in front of him too. So it's incredible. Yeah, look it up. It's awesome. Yeah, he's done a bunch of movies and everything. So yeah, he was for example Prince Eric in The Little Mermaid 2. And he was Strut in The Land Before Time 2. Yeah, which is a movie series on dinosaurs. Yeah, really love it. And but in any case, yeah, if you want more information, you can just type in Rob Paulson, ROBPAULSEN. Yeah, space between Rob and Paulson there. And then for the cat, the blue one, yeah, he is voiced by Jim Cummings. Yeah, which is another very, very prolific voice actor. Yeah, yeah, he's done so many voices as well. Like, I think they've done just as much movie acting. So, but they are extremely prolific. Yeah, they have starred in so many cartoons and movies. So, for Jim Cummings, for example, he was Razoo, the captain of the guards in Aladdin, and similarly, he was Ray, the Firefly in The Princess and the Frog, etc., etc. Yeah. Oh, and he also played the titular character in some cartoons as well, such as Darkwing Duck. Yeah, which was a really awesome cartoon that I watched growing up in the 90s. And he was also Bonkers, yeah, which is another cartoon series that used to air on TV. Yeah, he also played the titular character there. So yeah, you want more information? Look him up as well. Jim Cummings, JIM space CUMMINGS. So yes, this game features two of the most prolific voice actors. Yeah, Rob Paulson and Jim Cummings. So essentially, yeah, Sid the Mouse, yeah, I definitely recognize it being Rob Paulson, yeah, during my high school years, I believe. And while the cat, I actually did not know it was Jim Cummings. Although, I guess, after some point though, I would have recognized it just because his voice is pretty like recognizable. Especially if you watch plenty of movies and cartoons that features his voice. But anyway, yeah, just know that those two are voiced by those two guys that I mentioned. Yeah, Rob Paulson and Jim Cummings. But anyway, for our first puzzle here, yeah, this one is called Introducing Sid and Al. Open the curtains on all the message machines. Bump the bottom of each message machine to open the curtains. So yeah, essentially here, yeah, if I click here, yeah, to go to the main part of the puzzle here, yeah, essentially what you can do here, you can press the remote control to bring up more options to the far right. And if I go to the load/save menu, then essentially you see this puzzle that we are on, yeah, it's under the difficulty of Cakewalk. And as the category suggests us, yeah, these puzzles in this difficulty are essentially just tutorials to teach you what the various parts of the game does. And then, yeah, there's plenty of these puzzles in here. I think there might be 40 of them, but I don't remember how many there are. And then the next difficulty here is All Brain, No Bronze. Yeah, and this voice clip is not heard anywhere in the game. Yeah, so you're not going to hear it from any like cartoonish sound effects or anything. And then the next difficulty after that is really, really hard. Yeah, this is a sound effect that you will hear, yeah, constantly throughout the game. Yeah, and you will recognize it when you hear it too. And then finally, the last main difficulty is Looney Bin, which essentially features the hardest puzzles the game has to offer you. Yeah, so it's even harder than really, really hard in the previous two before that. And then Home Tunes is just a mode where the puzzles that you make in the Home Tunes mode, yeah, that's where they get saved. But in any case, yeah, we're not going to concern ourselves with the Home Tunes menu here. Instead, we're just going to concern ourselves with the 4 main difficulties here. Yeah, starting with Cakewalk. And so, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and press Nevermind to exit out the menu here. And then I'm also going to go ahead and press the remote control to get rid of the menu on the far right. And so here, yeah, essentially for this puzzle, you're given 2 parts in which you need to put them in the puzzle somewhere, so that when you run the machine, yeah, it will fulfill the objective that you were asked to do. So this right here is the incline. Yeah, it basically makes balls and other objects slide down the inclines. Yeah, and then here, when you place them, you can stretch it, yeah, by pressing this accordion here, or you can also press the slug here, yeah, to also shrink them. And you can also do the same by pressing the accordion as well. Just simply do it the other way to shrink them. Yeah, and then this right here, the toilet, is to recycle the part so that it shows back up in the parts bin. And then this right here, the turtle, yeah, it flips the part. Yeah, so like that. Most parts only only allow you to flip in two directions. Yeah, I believe there's only one part that allows you to flip in 4 directions. And yeah, and then all the other parts that are already on the screen, you cannot move them at all. Yeah, they're already locked. They're pretty much free-placed parts, and are locked in place. So therefore, yeah, you cannot move them at all, and we'll just have to deal with the situation as you see in the on the screen. And then this ball here, yeah, it's a pretty heavy one and not very bouncy. Yeah, there's various balls in the game, but this particular one is not very bouncy. Yeah, but it will roll down the inclines here. So anyway, once you place all the parts and think you can get the puzzle solved, then what you do is press action here, this traffic light here. So let's go ahead and press that. So it says Sid and Al. So that's what the curtains say. Yeah, and then the ball just happens to bonk Al on the head there. So he has those flying birds, essentially being dizzy from that. And so yes, if you're successful and fulfill the objective, this brings up, yeah, this little tombstone here. So Cakewalk, yeah, that's the difficulty. And then Introducing Sid and Al, that's the name of the puzzle. And then finally underneath that is the date in which you complete the puzzle. So November 16, 2023. Although, you know, it could technically be like 1923, 1823, etc., etc. But no, for all the purposes here, yeah, we know it's 2023. Since that is the current year. So anyway, yeah, you are presented with 2 options here. Instant replay, and next puzzle. Yeah, instant replay. It doesn't like auto go into the action mode right away. Instead, you will have to press the trapper light to put the machine in action again. But in any case, yeah, we want to proceed further in the game, so we press next puzzle.
Oh, look. Eunice elephant in her natural habitat. My paws are numb with excitement. Feed Eunice and her sister each a peanut, if you would.
Introducing Eunice. Feed Eunice elephant and her sister each a peanut. It might help to remember that elephants are terrified of mice. Okay, so only one part here, and you essentially just put it on the very far right where Sid the mouse can see it. And if he sees that, he just simply walks towards it. And then, yeah, if they're on the same level as the elephant, yeah, then they will get terrified and turn the other way. So, as a matter of fact, if you want to see that in action, let me go ahead and put the cheese back in the parts bin. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. So it just shows you what happens when when Sid happens to be on the same level as the elephant. Yeah, she gets terrified and she turns the other way. And then doing that causes her to see the peanut, and so therefore she sucks it in with her trunk. So you essentially want to do the exact same thing here with Sid the mouse at the top here. Yeah, and you do that by putting the cheese on the far right. So he walks towards it, just like he does here. So he drops to her low, which makes her turn around. So that's how she gets the peanut. So there you go. So next puzzle now.
Hey there, how's about helping yours truly to sneak into the tunnel on the left, so's I can visit my buddy, Mario Mole?
Cheese ladders tunnels. By placing a piece of cheese on the far side of a ladder or tunnel, you can get Sid to use the part. Make Sid go into the first tunnel. Yeah, so as you can see here, yeah, if I put the machine in action, yeah, he walks towards the cheese. And when he gets to the top, he keeps going to the left, which unfortunately makes him fall off the screen. Yeah, because he walked too far. Yeah, but he only walks a certain distance before he stops, though. This just happens to be too short of a ledge. Yeah, so therefore he just walks off and falls off. So, by putting the machine in action, you get to see what it does. So we're going to do the exact same thing with the other ladders. Yeah, we put them on the other side of the ladder so that Sid the mouse can walk towards it, and then therefore he will walk towards this tunnel because the cheese is on the other side of it, and therefore use it. Yeah, therefore solving the puzzle. Yep, and that's all there is to it. So it's essentially a bit of an extension of the previous puzzle. Yeah, you're still working with cheese to attract Sid the mouse.
I'm afraid it's necessary that we roast Sydney Mouse to a squealing yellow crisp. Big Dragon has gleefully offered to help.
Introducing Big Dragon. Help Big torch Sid Mouse. Anytime Big is hit by something, he breathes fire. Yep. And again, if you want to see how the part works, then just put the machine in action. So yeah, in order to get Big the Dragon to breathe fire, you just have to bump him with something. Yeah, and as you saw, Big the Dragon is not affected by gravity. So therefore, he just stays in the air. Yeah, one of the few parts that is not affected by gravity. So we're essentially going to do the same thing here. But since he is facing the wrong way, we're going to press the about face button here. So that he's now facing towards Sid. Yeah, because if he's facing the other way, who is he going to torch? And then we're going to do the exact same thing as we see on this side. Yeah, use a balloon underneath the dragon so that he gets bumped and then he starts breathing fire. Introducing ourselves to a very nice roasted barbecue.
Sheeshus, would you look at this? There's a big plate of fish chow just waiting for Al, but he's too scared to jump. How's about helping him out?
Up/down counter. There's a nice slimy fish dinner waiting for Al, but he's afraid to jump. give him a little help. And again, yeah, you want to see how the part works? Just put it in action. So by bumping the other side of this counter, yeah, it will push the other handle. And if an object is nearby, it will push it. It will push the object. So we're going to do the exact same thing here. Yeah, and you will notice this new icon here. It's like a programming icon, which essentially tells you what you put the count at. Yeah, the highest, of course, is 99. Yeah, but it doesn't really matter here. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you put the count as. It will work as long as you bump the blue buttons on either side. So we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to go ahead and put the beach ball on the incline so that it rolls down and hits the handle. Yeah, and I was near it, so therefore it pushes him. Yeah, so he gets down here. So it's pretty powerful. It's a pretty powerful push.
How fortunate! A catapult! Let's test it out by firing an enormous, skull-crushing boulder at Sydney Mouse. Shall we?
Catapults. Use a catapult to launch a rock onto Sid's head. If a catapult is loaded, it will launch a rock anytime it's hit by something. And actually, yeah, let's go ahead and put this in action here. Yeah, I already know the answer, but yeah, I just want to show you how the part works here. So yes, even a projectile from the dust bunny that outspits out, yeah, it hits the catapult and therefore, yeah, he launches the rock, yeah, from the catapult. So we just need to watch where the rock goes. So we just need to put the catapult in such a way so that it will get hit by this rock, and then therefore he will launch something. Yeah, and this is also a programmable part where you can program it to have him launch how many boulders you want. So yeah, you can launch up to 99 boulders, which means you can hit him up to 99 times, so that he launches 99 boulders. But here, just one boulder suffices here. So we're just going to leave it at the default one. And there you go. Yeah, we put the catapult at the right distance because we essentially wanted to bonk Sydney Mouse, yeah, by the boulder.
Okie dokas, gang. Time to conk the kitty. See if you can slide the anvil down the chutes and smack Al on the noggin.
Electro Ramp 1. Slide the anvil down the chutes and smack Al on the head. Watch the electro ramp to see what happens when the ball goes under it. Alright, so we're going to do what the goal says here and just put the machine in action so that we see what happens. Yeah, so if something goes underneath the lights of this ramp here, then it changes direction. And I believe you can get it to change direction again by having it get out of range and then come back into range and underneath the light. Yeah, so that it changes directions again. Yeah, I have not confirmed that actually, but I'm pretty sure that's what happens. But in any case, yeah, this part here is new in that like you bump the ant, yeah, then he starts riding the wheel. If a belt is attached to something like a conveyor belt, yeah, then the conveyor belt will run, yeah, and move things along, yeah, that are on top of it. But in any case, yeah, the goal here is to hit out the cap with the anvil here. So we're just going to put the inclines in the right places here. Okay, that should be it. So let's go ahead and see if that's makes the puzzle solved. Yep, there we go. So that the amp can move forward. Poor Al, yeah, he got broken into pieces because he got hit by an anvil.
Ooh, yumskis, my favorite cheese. Hey, help me chow down without getting mangulated by Al.
Magnifying glass. Feed Sid the cheese. Don't let Al catch him. Sid can use the magnifying glass to scare Al. Yeah, and this only works when Sid is using it. Yeah, and essentially... Okay, you cannot flip it. Yeah, that was one of the things I did not know. Or was not aware of. Yeah. Even when I was growing up playing the game. But in any case, yeah, in order to use a magnifying glass, you just simply place it between Sid and Al here. So yeah, it just scares Al, yeah, when Sid uses it, and then, so therefore Al just runs the other way.
I do believe I'm experiencing the immediate need for a generous helping of raw fish.
Boy, you know, I could really go for a big old banana.
Use the electro-ramp to separate Sydney and I, so we might quell our raging appetites.
Electro Ramp 2. Help Al get to the fish, and help Sid get to the banana. Use the electro ramp under the rug to separate the two critters. So here, one thing that I should point out is that, yeah, for Al the cat, yeah, there's actually a certain distance that Al can fall before it becomes too high, and therefore he breaks into pieces. Yeah, in the previous puzzle, yeah, the fall was not high enough to actually kill him. So you might be familiar with this mechanic from Lemmings, yeah, which is the online community that I'm a part of, and we very, very well know the splat mechanic, yeah, for Lemmings, where if they fall a certain distance, they would splat, but if the fall was not high enough, then they would fall and survive. And so it's pretty similar here with Al the cat. Yeah, Sid the mouse, however, can fall from any height, yeah, and survive. Yeah, he'll just be dizzy if he falls high enough, yeah, after he lands. Yeah, but he'll survive and be okay after that. But Al the cat is not so fortunate, yeah, depending on how high the fall is. But in any case, for here, actually, maybe I should let the machine play out first.
A wise guy, huh?
So yes, get used to seeing this, because if Al and Sid are on the same level, yeah, Sid will provoke Al, yeah, into chasing him. Yeah, but here they are far enough, so therefore Al just runs after him. If he is close enough, yeah, then Al would just simply jump, yeah, in hopes of catching Sid. But then Sid will get terrified and run away. So he would usually be able to avoid Al this way. But yes, like I said, get used to seeing that though, because there will be plenty of puzzles involving helping out to catch Sid. But anyway, yeah, just one part here, and it's pretty simple. You just need to put this ramp in the right spot here. I think this might be correct. Let's see though. Yeah, this rug here, yeah, it only falls because Al is very heavy. No, it's not. We gotta make sure this connects with the candy cane incline here, so that Sid can slide down and get the banana here, because that's the goal. Yeah, this rug will fall, yeah, if something heavy passes through it, like Al. As a matter of fact, I think only Al is able to make it fall. Yeah, I think other things like anvils, I don't think it will cause it to fall, but I could be wrong though. I've actually never tried it. Yeah, interestingly enough. So maybe one of these. So maybe sometime I should try it.
Here's a nifty little gag. See if you can make both counters count down to 0.
Observe Eunice and her companion in the upper right corner for clues.
Eunice flips out. Make both counters go to 0. Watch Eunice and her buddy in the upper right part of the screen to see how to solve the puzzle. So, yeah, we're just going to do what the goal says here and put the machine in action. So yeah, you bump Eunice on the behind. Yeah, right where her tail is. Yeah, then she just blows steam. Or blows smoke. Yeah, which when objects nearby, it will just blow them away. Yeah, so as you saw, yeah, it blew this ball far enough to hit the handle here to make the button count down to 0. So it counts down because it hits the handle where the down arrow is. If it hits the other one where the up arrow is, then it will count up instead. So it will go up to 2 rather than 0. But in any case, yeah, the counter's already placed correctly here where the down arrow is, so that it will count down to 0 when we hit the handle. So we just need to do the exact same thing here. So, yeah, we're gonna pretty much duplicate the exact same situation up here. Yeah, we gotta make sure we put Eunice the elephant in the right spot here. Yeah, and she needs to be bonked by the beach ball on the tail. And there you go. And now we just put this ball close to her so that she can blow it far enough to hit the counter. Like that.
Hey, you sharpshooters. See if you can program the catapult to shoot 5 rocks.
Oh, jeepers, won't that be a lark? Your goal is to make the counter count down to 0.
Catapult programming. Program the catapult to shoot 5 rocks, then use it to make the counter count down to 0. Yep, so only one part here, and then we're just going to put it in this spot right here, so that this ball here can hit the catapult so that he launches a rock. And here we need to program it to shoot 5 boulders. And for this one, yeah, do you recognize the music? Yeah, you should, because it's the Barber of Seville, which was the exact same music track that played in some of my Napster Lems videos. Yeah, depending on it below, it's pre-assigned that track or not. Only this one is much louder than the one from Napster Lems. But yes, there are some music tracks that should be recognizable here. Yeah, this should be one of them. Yeah, along with the can-can that we heard earlier. Yeah, such as on the first level, or the first puzzle. Anyway. So you see, yeah, if something hits the catapult again, yeah, like the boulders keep coming down on it, yeah, then he keeps launching the boulders. And that's how you get the counter to hit 0.
Uh-oh. Somebody's trying to blow up the alley cat. Hey, see if you can vacuum up all the bombs before my old pal Al gets splatulated.
Vacuuming up. Save Al from certain doom by vacuuming up all the bombs. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and put the machine in action here. So yeah, you just need to flip the switch to activate the vacuum cleaner. And if something is underneath it, then it will just simply suck it up. Yeah, and I believe it does not matter how heavy it is. I think even heavy things like anvils and pianos will get sucked up. And I think the only thing that will not suck them up is if they're too far away. But I could be wrong though. Yeah, I think all that matters is just that something is underneath the vacuum cleaner. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and put the ball where the switch is so that we can activate it. And the vacuum cleaner will work. Yeah, the important thing is that you activate the vacuum cleaner before it hits out the cat. Yeah, and blows him up.
Oh, the succulent aroma of dead fish. Would you be so kind as to help me pork out on the fish located on yonder conveyor belt?
Conveyors and gears. Feed out the fish on the conveyor belt. You'll have to use gears to do this. Gears can only be placed directly, beside, above, or below. So yeah, once again, we're going to go ahead and put the machine in action here. So yes, you essentially just need to feed this guy something, and then once you do, yeah, then he'll just run, and he can be used to power moving things. Yeah, when he is connected to another part that can be connected with a belt here. Now the belt here, you have to realize, yeah, it can only stretch a certain distance. So the two parts must be close together in order to be connected with a belt. So yeah, we're just going to do the exact same thing here. And yeah, the reason for the gear being next to the other one is so we can help this one turn and therefore move this conveyor belt. Yeah, anywhere else will not work at all. So for example, what you see here, yeah, like that. So this anyway can be a huge step in difficulty just because, yeah, it doesn't exactly imitate the situation over here, since these two parts can just simply be connected with a belt instead of having some gears. Yeah, but here, for example, yeah, he's too far away to be connected with a belt up here. And plus, even if he was close enough, yeah, the conveyor belt will actually run the wrong way. The fish will go to the left instead of to the right. So therefore, we need to do something like that.
Oh joy, electronic gadgets. Will the thrills never cease?
Take a close gander to see how Alley Cat gets his fish dinner.
Then use an electric switch and hair dryer to feed Sydney a fattening chunk of cheese.
Switches and hair dryers. Watch carefully to see how Al gets his fish dinner. Then rig up an electric switch and hair dryer to feed Sid a hunk of cheese. So yeah, once again, just going to put it in action so that you can see how it works. So yeah, the cheese is on a different level, so therefore Sid cannot get to it. So we need to help him here. Gotta make sure we put it in the right spot here so that the gum can switch, activate the switch here. Power the hair dryer. There we go. Yes. And if it doesn't work, just simply move the parts a bit until it actually until you get what needs to happen.
You know what? It'd sure be swell if Al had something to chew on besides yours truly. So how's about using a tunnel to help him get to the bubble gum?
Tunnel. Use a tunnel to help Al get to the bubble gun. Gum. Sorry, not gun. Yeah, that was naughty of me. So yeah, as we saw in earlier puzzles, Al is attracted to fish. So therefore, you can put it on the far side, yeah, past something, yeah, like a tunnel, so that Al uses it. So as you can see, it's a bit different. Yeah, Al does something a bit different when he uses a tunnel. He uses a match. Yeah, whereas Sid, yeah, from the second puzzle, I believe it was. Second puzzle? Either the second or the third one, but Sid uses the helmet with light on it instead.
How charming. Sydney is drooling all over his pudgy yellow belly. Kindly feed him the top hunk of cheese before he gets slobber on my tail.
Say cheese. Feed Sid the top hunk of cheese. Well, there's only one part here. Yeah, and this is a mattress, which bounces things that are on top of it. Like that. And that's really all there is to it.
Oh, yes, the Thumpulator, one of my favorite kitty toys. Why not use it to smack Sid Mouse off the stump into a squealing, terrified plummet of doom?
See you later, Thumpulator. Use a Thumpulator to knock Sid off the stump. So yeah, put the machine in action. Got a giggle out, you did it, huh? Well, you're gonna meet the same fate as him. Bye-bye, you two.
Leaping lug nuts, would you look at them humongous boulders there, huh?
Would you be so kind as to help Sydney and I remove both rocks from the screen, despite my rather delicate back condition?
Teeter-totter. Help Sid and Al remove the rocks from the screen. Well, put it in action. So yeah, if something happens to be on the lower end of the teeter-totter and you push the higher end, yeah, it will launch whatever's on the lower end of it. So we're going to do the exact same thing here by putting a teeter-totter underneath this rock here. Like that. Bye-bye, Sid. That's what you get for taunting Al there.
Here's a cool trick you can do with a teapot. Try and use the steam to blast the baseball off the screen.
Teapot. Use the teapot to blow the baseball off the screen. Yeah, they should have like put something here. Yeah, so that you can see the teapot blowing steam in action, blowing stuff away. But in any case, yeah, it's you essentially just imitate the situation over here. Just put the teapot in front of the big dragon, and close enough to where the ball is. And there you go. Yeah. Eventually, after some time, the teapot will stop blowing steam. Yeah, if Big the Dragon is not blowing into it. Oh, there was no intro here. Oh, yeah. I think there were some puzzles that do not have an intro. Yeah, this happens to be one of them. Scissors. Sid's about to be flattened. Give him a pair of scissors so he can cut the rope and drop the lower anvil off the screen. So yeah, just put this in action here. Because like in the accordion, if a anvil hits him. So yeah, if Sid sees scissors, yeah, he'll walk towards it and then use it to cut. So we're going to do the exact same thing here, so that Sid moves out of the way and does not get smacked by the anvil. Did the puzzle go say to make this anvil fall off the screen? I think it did. Yeah, because otherwise I think you could just put the scissors somewhere on his lower, so that Sid walks towards it. Yeah, but out of the way so that he does not get smacked. So yeah, if it does say to make this anvil fall off the screen, then yeah, that's why you need to do it like this. Yeah, put the scissors where the rope is. Yeah, rather than anywhere on his lower, so that he just doesn't move out of the way. So.
Shout time for Alley Cat. Use the timer to knock him down the candy slide there so he can munch out on the mackerel. Oh, yeah, and don't forget, the timer is an electric gadget, yeah? So you gotta plug it into an outlet. You know what I mean?
Timer tumble. Use the timer to push Al down the candy slide for a big fish feast. A timer is an electrical gadget, so you have to plug it into an outlet. And it works the exact same way as the counter. Yeah, with the one with the blue handles, where if something is on the other side of the handle, you can push one end of it so that it pushes whatever's in front of it. And this one will go off after some time, and it is a programmable part as well. So yeah, you can time it anywhere or program it anywhere from 0 to 5 seconds. I think it might be 5 seconds. But actually, I think it might be a little longer than seconds actually. Yeah, but after about approximately this much time, yeah, then it will go off, and then the handle will go off and then push whatever's in front of it. But yeah, it's not necessary to time it with anything other than 0 though. But if it's 0 and the switch gets flipped, yeah, then it just pushes the handle out right away, like that. But yeah, if you want to see it programmed, yeah, let me put it at 2. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Just after some time, yeah, then the handle just pushes out and pushes whatever's in front of it. But again, yeah, it's not necessary to program it to anything other than 0. And yeah, that was actually longer than 2 seconds. So yeah, it's probably about 2 seconds per time there or something. Possibly even a little longer than that. Yeah, maybe about 3 or so. So that was probably about 5 seconds or so. Yeah, before it went off. Yeah, with the time that I had it on. But anyway, that's how it works.
Oh, this one's a regular riot.
I fail to grasp Sydney's concept of fun.
I want you should yank open the trapdoors so me and Alley Boy can both take a tumble.
Trapdoor. Open the trapdoors and watch your pals take a tumble. Yeah, as a matter of fact, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, this one's already connected with the rope, so therefore, when you put it in action, the anvil pulls on it, so opening the trapdoor, and so out just falls off the bottom of the screen. So we're going to do the exact same thing here, and connect them in the exact same way.
Help me escape from Al. And watch what happens when El Lardo tries to get me.
Oh, joy. More pain and humiliation. I can hardly wait.
Rockburn. Help Sid escape from Al. The exact same music here as well. Yeah, we already saw this part in the puzzle where you needed to separate Al and Sid with the electro ramp. Yeah, so see what I mean? If he's close enough, he just jumps at him. But if he's far away, then he runs after Sid. And you saw Sid run over the mat, over the rug. Yeah, because he is light enough. Yeah, but Al, on the other hand, he's heavier, so therefore he makes the rug fall.
This one's a cock-a-doodle-doozy. See if you can get Hildegard Hen there to pop Al on a bean with an egg.
Introducing Hildegard Hen. Help Hildegard pop Al on the head with an egg. So, put the machine in action here. Yeah, the flying bird, yeah, when he got bonked with an egg. So yeah, this is another part that is not affected by gravity. Yeah, Hildegard Hen is not affected by gravity here. Yeah, it stays in the air, just like Big the Dragon. But yeah, anytime she is hit with something, yeah, then she lays an egg. Yeah, and the egg can be used to bonk someone, yeah, if they're underneath it. And it is also a programmable part, where you can program it to for how many eggs you want. So, but here you just need one egg. Yeah, one egg is enough here. Yeah, and just like the catapult, she would just keep laying eggs if she's constantly bonked with something. And this is another music track which should be recognizable. But you don't recognize it, you should recognize it in a few seconds here. So let me go ahead and have the music play out. Yeah, and then you'll probably recognize it then. Right there. So, recognize it now? Yeah, it should be recognizable. Yeah, because this is the love theme of Romeo and Juliet by Tchaikovsky. I think that's the author. Yeah, Tchaikovsky. But yeah, it's the Romeo and Juliet love theme. Yeah, and you might have heard it at various parts, or rather in various places. So like in some games and even in some like cartoons and stuff. So, as you can see, yeah, this one sounds a little bit different than recordings that you might like be able to find online and whatnot. Yeah, this one sounds much sadder. But yeah, it is the love theme though. So, and it should be recognizable as such, especially when it gets to that crescending part. Yeah, in the second half. But in any case, yeah, that's the track there for you.
Well, well. It appears that Chow Man has finally arrived with my dinner. Help him feed me a fish before I collapse from malnutrition.
Chow Man. Watch how Chow Man feeds Sid the bubblegum, then wake up another Chow Man to send out a fish dinner. And this should be another recognizable track as well. I can't remember the name of it though. It's like Talk Dead or something like that. Sorry, yeah, I don't remember the name, but yes, I do know this one though. Yeah, this one you can hear in, for example, yeah, the Disney movie Fantasia. Yeah, and it is actually the opening track for the movie. But yeah, this one is definitely recognizable, and you have most likely heard this in various media as well, such as in various movies and like possibly even some cartoons too. Oh yes, should put this in action, but although you already seen this in action in the previous puzzle though. So yeah, this pin right here is the one that can be rotated in 4 different directions. And yeah, it will definitely pop things, or it can even be used to for fun and hurt Sid and Al. But I think we'll see that in later puzzles though. But in any case, yeah, we're going to do the exact same thing here. Yeah, we need the Chow Man to be facing to the right, since we need the fish to go to the right here, to drop down to where Al is. Yeah, and bubblegum is the thing that both Al and Sid are attracted to. So, one of the few things, yeah, that they're both attracted to. Whereas fish, for example, only Al is attracted to it. And similarly, only cheese, only Sid is attracted to cheese.
Yee-haw! Hey, you'll get a bang out of this one, partner. See if you can plug Al with a pistol.
Just a thought, but shoot Sydney as well, if you don't mind, thus helping me express my uncontrollable feline rage.
Pop goes the pistol. Use the pistol to pop both Sid and Al. Tie a rope from the gun to the teeter-totter. Drop the ball. Yeah, now it's gun, not gum. And it appears that this one has no music assigned to it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, if it's 0, yeah, this is the one that does not play any music. So we just get complete silence here. But anyway, yeah, you want to see the pistol shoot, yeah, then we just drop the ball where the teeter-totter is. Yeah, that's only half the puzzle, though. We also need to shoot Al with the pistol as well. So, why is this eye hook even needed? Well, this would be the first puzzle in which it offers a decoy part because it doesn't do anything here. Yeah, it's just simply to tie things down and hold them in place. Yeah, such as a balloon so that it doesn't float away, for example. Yeah, it's like, I believe it's called an eye hook. But in any case, yeah, that part is useless here. Instead, we need to tie the other end of the teeter-totter to this pulley and to the pistol. Excuse me. And there goes Al.
Oh, I'm experiencing a great deal of fear. And, of course, an empty tummy.
Oh, yeah. Help me and Al get out of this log cabin before we both go nutskis.
Black Ball Bomb. Sid and Al are trapped in the log cabin, and they're going to be late for dinner. Help Big Dragon use a bomb to set them free. And yeah, back to the Romeo and Juliet love theme here. I don't think it matters whether you flip the bomb or not. Yeah, I think Big Dragon is close enough. Yeah, but yeah, we just need to bonk him now. Oh yeah.
Boom.
So for Al the Cat, it's the exact same thing that happens when Big the Dragon breathes fire on him. He just gets barbecued. While for Sid, on the other hand, if he gets blown up by a bomb, yeah, then it exposes him in his underwear, and he gets embarrassed, and then he just jumps off.
Perhaps you were unaware. Hildegard Hen is a programmable chicken. Why not program her to drop 2 eggs on Sydney's head? He'll make an excellent mouse chop omelet.
Programming Hildegard. Bump Hildegard with any object to make her lay an egg. Program her to lay 2 eggs, and make them land on Sid's head. And yes, I've explained to viewers that, yeah, it is a programmable part. So yeah, we're just gonna program it to lay 2 eggs as the Go says to do. Oh, no. Gotta make sure it slides down the incline here. There you go. Here comes another one, Sid. Did you like that?
Now here is a nifty way to keep kiddies off the sofa. Use the skeletal bobbin to drop a big old bobski right on Al.
Skeletal bobbin. Use the skeletal bobbin to drop the bomb on Alley Cat. Yeah, so it's a play on Alley Cat. Or Alley Cat. Let's see. Yeah, so as you can see here, this thing can be connected by both a belt and a rope. So the arm is connected with rope, while the head part is connected with a belt. But yeah, put the machine in action here. Yeah. So just pulls the trigger, which fires off the pistol. And as a matter of fact, yeah, it repeatedly pulls on the trigger, so that's why it repeatedly shoots. And also, it's been programmed to shoot multiple times. So it's another programmable part. But yeah, we're gonna do the exact same thing here now. So this gear that is not connected with a bow, we're just gonna go ahead and connect it to the skeletal bobbin. And the same thing with the rope to the trapdoor. And now watch what happens. Yeah, similar to when we blew up the log cabin. Yeah, that's like a World War II bomb or something like that. Yeah, for the description of the part. Yeah, it's a bomb, so therefore how it just becomes barbecued.
Ooh, here's a spiffy little whatyama-wizard.
Transrotomatic is the proper term.
Yeah, whatever. Now, see if you can stick it in the stone box and use it to feed Al a banana.
Transrotomatic. Place the transrotomatic into the stone box. Connect the rope and bolt using the other TRM as an example. Then feed out the banana. Gotta love that. Yeah, when Jim Cummings goes, transrotomatic is the proper term. And then Rob Paulson is like, yeah, whatever. So yeah, you see what happens here? Yeah, it moves a bit at a time. So yeah, pushing the teeter-totter with the rope connected to transrotomatic is one way to move it. You can also activate this by pushing the handle here with something. But yeah, it's not really possible to do that here. So anyway, yeah, as they said, we need to put a transrotomatic in the box here. And we need to go ahead and connect rope here to the other end of the teeter-totter, and then connect the belt to the conveyor belt. Do we need to flip it? I don't think we do. No. Yeah, I guess that makes sense that it needs to be faced this way. So yes, as you saw, after some time, if Al's left idle, yeah, long enough, then he just falls asleep. But then he could be woken up by having something touch him, such as a banana. Yeah, and the fish can do the exact same thing too. And same thing with the bubblegum. Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the last puzzle or cakewalk. So, when we do next puzzle...
I fear I'm on the brink of a nervous breakdown. Please make Sid Mouse go into the tunnel on the bottom floor, so I might rest my frazzled nerves.
So, yeah, this now brings us to, I believe, All Brains and No Brawn. I think that's the difficulty name. So, yes, because we are now in the next difficulty level, this is a good place to stop. So, yeah, the next time I will go ahead and read the puzzle objective here. But, yeah, just to make sure here.
Hey.
Yeah, All Brawn, No Brains. So, I was pretty close there. So, yes, we are now in the second difficulty of All Brawn, No Brains. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and start that the next time. So, with this, we have completed all the cakewalk puzzles and moved on to the second difficulty. So, we're just going to go ahead and keep on going until we get to all 4 main difficulties and finish all the puzzles. Yeah, I believe there is 100 in total. And, yeah, as a matter of fact, why don't I confirm with the cakewalk how many there were? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No, there's only 30. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why I thought there was 40. It kind of felt like there was 40 anyway. But anyway, yeah, it's been quite a while, so I don't quite remember here. But yeah, there should be 100 puzzles in total, though. As a matter of fact, yeah. Why don't we confirm that here? So 5, 10, 15, 20. So 20 in All Brawn, No Brains. So that makes 50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, so there's 25 there. So that makes 75 so far. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So yeah, there's 100 puzzles in total. So yes, the goal here is to, or my goal here is to get to all 100 puzzles and show you the true ending of the game. Yeah, it's similar to what I did with Bodyworks Voyager missions in Anatomy. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and stop here. So tune in next time when I let's play more of the Incredible Toon Machine. So, I hope you enjoyed the first video of this series, and I'll see you all for the next one.